Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here.
Ransom, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Taking on the Philadelphia
How you been?
Eagles.
You on 27 now.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback.
Woody, what's going on, Woody? Shout out to Woody, man, with the Jews. Appreciate it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Jeez.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by
Cleveland, got that. Push, what's going on with you? Straight, bro. Good to see you still streaming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I'm in the groove now. Let's see. We in the Seahawks playbook. I switched to the Seahawks playbook, so I switched to the Seahawks playbook.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they went
Cash Money, what's going on with you?
Back at the 43-yard line. That's going to wind up.
I wanted the trips tight end, man. That's why I switched to their playbook. I wanted to switch trips tight end with that quarterback. For some reason, the Eagles got trips tight end, but for some reason, EA don't have the quarterback run play in the formation, which is stupid. Ain't that stupid? But you got it in there for Sam Darnold. They got the quarterback zone in there for the Seahawks with Sam Darnold, probably because Milroe. But why wouldn't the Eagles have? Why wouldn't the Eagles have that running play? That don't make sense. I like the playbook. I haven't really played any games with it.
A strong run game if you want to, and if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He didn't get that.
Close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
What the Hurts missed the bro? That's a 2-yard route, probably a 1-yard route, man. And he, wow, how you miss a 1-yard route like that, bro? But I like what I see in their playbook, man.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
CJ Stroud throw a dart, though. I got to figure out passing, man. Passing, maybe I'm pass leading too much, man. I got to figure it out, man, because I'm missing way too many passes, man, for real.
And Stroud now to throw.
I don't think I should be missing like a little route like that.
And he it's second down.
Aaron Jenkins, what's going on with you? You still use the Buffalo playbook, but you about to switch to the Seahawks to try it out? Yeah, I like that they got that quarterback zone play in it, man.
Set himself to throw the ball, and as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Stroud looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll run for the first time with Woody Morris.
Yes, sir.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the
There we
48-yard line.
Stroud's pass.
Yeah, I wanna use, man,
The play is a turnover on
trips tight end with that run play in it.
The first down carry.
Damn, Cam Jurgens.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss,
Jeez.
2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Man, I'm
And
getting
he'll be
pressure.
hit as he
There's no
releases
way
it.
there's no way pressure's getting in there that fast.
I think he had to unload that
I
one
promise
before
you.
he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
We gonna get it right. Trips tight end is we gonna get it right. I'm gonna stay in it. I think for the long run, it's best for me to have. I need Hurts to be a threat running the ball. Like you know what I mean?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I can't have Hurts and
So
not
both of these offenses still sort of in that figure
run 'em.
out phase, but I suspect
And the
some
Eagles don't
action on the
have no.
scoreboard soon
They
as
don't really
start
have
out
no
here
like
1st and 10.
quarterback design quarterback runs
Trying
in
to
their
shake
playbook.
off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. This is caught inside the 15.
I gotta go. That's my fault. I gotta go for a swat right there. I can't go for the catch because it's gonna be 50-50.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. But
That's
how about
on
the
me
way they
right
flip
there.
Field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That's on me.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Good
It's
tackle.
going to bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down by Jacoby
Cash Money said he just got back from work. Nice, nice.
on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud to throw it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
His kick is
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0.
When you
game.
contain, EA has to make the defensive tackles contain too.
So after the touchdown,
Contain, I don't understand why they don't get that. Contain is not just the DNs, bro. The tackles have to contain too.
and he'll go down as this
Is the
time
whole
will start
all
at the
all four
25-yard line.
all four linemen is in on it. What's the point, man, with containing him if you could just run right up the middle? That don't even make sense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Hurts.
line.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well
It's a gain
done.
of 14 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw here.
You see how
And this one is going to be
you see how they
off
slowed me
too
down?
far out in front.
Devontae Smith.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Hurts is
1:58
killing me, bro.
left to play till we hit halftime.
Hurts just like
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
no way he turned around, bro, like that. I gotta take my three. That man was going the other way, turned around.
They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing.
Oh, he wasn't
As long
offsides.
as that continues, it'll be tough for them.
He's lucky.
Momentum, throwing the ball downfield.
I can't believe he. I can't believe he turned around like
It
that.
comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud.
What the hell kind of animation? EA be having you in a predetermined fake out animation.
47-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Throwing now is Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now Stroud.
Good tackle, kill.
Now the Texans will burn
You still
the
use
first
the
of their
buffalo plate, okay.
timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stroud.
Good coverage, good coverage, good coverage.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
I gotta go cover 6 right
The
here.
offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's see. I got one
Already at the
timeout.
line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they wanna play
Saquon.
this.
That's all I needed.
Inside the 10.
That's all I needed.
Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Steve's old, what's going on with you?
And the lead is now 10-7.
That's all I needed, Steve's old. Just a little bit more. That's it. Just a little run.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Catch him off guard. Yeah, because a lot of times, man, I be telling people a lot of times they they pass commit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24.
I'm going to go play action right here because I'm hoping he overreacts.
Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board.
I'm hoping he
on their side of the
overreact, you know.
ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
No way.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in
I'm
there
telling
for
you,
the
bro.
sack.
The offensive line is
Timeout.
it's really bad, bro.
7 seconds left in the first half.
At the 22-yard line.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And
Hurts
to
on.
force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety, Kalen Bullock.
Hurts
And
on.
he will be
Bitches.
brought down on what will be the final play of this
Last
first
man, what's going on with you? How you feeling, man? Yeah, and we get the ball back, so that was important right there. Last man, that was important. Yeah, when they do that, makes the run blocking a little better. Yeah, when they pass commit, they get weak boxing. They don't. You're not gonna shed. Hey, Dallas Goedert, you gonna block for me, man? I'm just asking.
The Eagles take over first
I'm
and
just
10
asking.
at
You
the
ain't gonna block for me?
39-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the
good
lead
hit.
as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big
Reed Blankenship.
Dallas Goedert.
Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship.
Rumble.
Pay
And
attention,
he's
man.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 68 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the
I'ma miss
locker room
Reed
and
Blankenship
score
on the
in
team, though, man.
middle
Can't lie.
of the third quarter.
Makes the score
Elliott
Eagles
good with a PAT.
Damn, Reed Blankenship
These
ain't even
guys
on
will
the
take
team
a
no more.
10-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Sometimes you forget, man, until you see it. Like, dang.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a
He just
two-score
bumped me
game
out
here.
the way.
Gotta be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys
Man,
just
just
looked at
bumped
each
me
other's
out the way.
eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. And this one incomplete.
Good coverage, Zach Bone.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Man, if EA could fix the rack catching.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Saquon ain't blocked nobody.
Toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there.
Tyler Steen, you good, bro?
Timeout called for by the defense.
You ain't want to block, huh?
Two
Okay.
remaining as they burn one here
Not
in
a
this
problem.
third quarter.
Not a problem. You ain't got to block, man.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the lead grows here.
They should have moved Keeley to safety 2 years ago. Yeah, Cash Money. I would have did that, man. Like, it would have, you know, they kind of like wasted time, man. Because he got the his athletic makeup, man, and build is like he got a safety build. You know what I mean? He would have been like if they could have taught him how to play safety, man. They probably figure he can't cover at all.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Stroud sets up the play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters.
Jay Blanks, what's going on with you? How you feeling? The bull, Jay Blanks in the building.
And welcome back. We are in the city.
I think at Georgia he played there a little bit. Like I said that when they drafted him in his rookie year. Like I said, I think, man, they should try him at safety. Like I didn't just, like I feel like you gotta have quick hips turning, like to play corner, man. And I felt like he didn't have that.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stroud. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Somebody may take a chance on him and try to put him at safety.
Make it up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started.
Deep high safety, use your speed.
Big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Long arms to like play center field, kind of. I feel like, man, he not afraid to hit too. Like, you know, he's physical, man, at the point of attack. But like as far as like at corner, he don't play physical because he's thinking too much, you know.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on down.
All right, let's see if we can kind of.
So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that
Run this
because
clock
still
out.
have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is out.
Yeah, man, he don't have it like right now. He don't have that quickness, man, to like with the hands and stuff like that.
Establish himself.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
The 41-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Why don't people quit though, man? When it's all clearly over, like why don't they just
so
quit?
it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Bro, Saquon, bro.
Here, losing yardage back to the 16. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards.
Let me try the quarterback strong power. Let me see how that
Figure
works.
the rush is going to be fierce
That
again
better.
as they come up 2nd and 13.
All right, that's a lot better.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Let me try some red zone
Eagles
stuff.
offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 26, Texans 7. Jake
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Craig, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
And that
We
is over the back
switching the
line of
switching the
end zone.
playbooks
It's
up a little bit.
touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Switching the playbooks up a little bit. We in the Seahawks offense, and I think we in the Niners. I think we in the Niners defense. I think.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Stroud working out of the gun. And
Perfect swat.
Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Down to Inigo's
There we go.
Hurts, and that is going to be
Jeremiah, what's going on with
so
you?
fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
Drop the like,
And
appreciate
was
it.
their
Shout out to
defense who really
Jeremiah,
made the
man.
statement after the break. They pitched the
Dropping a
second
like,
half shutout.
appreciate it. Appreciate
think
it.
about the team that just got vanquished. They did score
Yeah,
in the
Craig,
second
we
quarter.
mixing it up a
Do you
little
think they
bit. Like,
thought at
you
all
know, it's still
that
early
would be the
on,
last
so
points of the game?
No,
I kind of like
second
know
half,
what
the
I want to
adjustment,
do.
whatever they did in the locker
The
room.
problem is, you know how I'm not running a custom, so some formations in different playbooks they might be missing plays. They may be missing plays, man. So Yeah,
The city of
Jay Blakes, man.
Philadelphia is one of the
I
richest
agree
history
with you,
and
man.
passion, and you can
I
always
think you
count
might
on
be
the
right
ladder
about
when you
that.
step
You
inside
know
the
what? I've
Lincoln
been getting a lot
Financial
of people
Field.
using the Texans because
Coming up, we got a good
they
matchup on tap
defense
here,
is real good on
as
the
it'll be
game,
the Houston Texans
especially
taking
with the
on the
little glitch
Philadelphia
and the
Eagles.
offensive line being bad. The Texans just a 4-man rush is crazy. A lot of people been using the
to kick
Texans.
off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
His throw incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And Stroud now to throw. And this pass broken
Good coverage,
up.
Q.
And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll let this go deep for Collins.
Woo! Q Mitchell.
The ball away and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Will Anderson, you ain't lying, bro.
And this one's going to go the
I don't
wrong
like-
way.
I
Losing
don't like
yardage
power
back at the
either.
42.
Let's go with
That tackle behind the line made by Will
zone
Anderson.
quarterback zone.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Also, he just gonna run play man
So
coverage.
now they have to contend with
Okay.
2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
Golly. Oh, he's doing a glitch. He's doing a glitch. He's doing the contain glitch. That's what he's doing.
Instead, it's 4th down.
He's doing a contain glitch.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This is taken around the 12.
He's doing a contain glitch. They got a contain glitch macro that everybody's doing with the macro.
The football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe
Nah, it's a different guy. Everybody just using the Texans to do that contain glitch.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Stroud looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle.
The contain glitch where they loop around in the tackle. Both your DNs loop around and they can't get touched.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
They put it in the macro. They like
as we step aside here in
EA got to nerf it. I mean, EA got to fix it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
You see how EA turned my meter off? It was green, then the EA disabled my meter and made it white.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly.
How?
A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Come on, EA, man. He throwing it to me. Don't start that, EA, man. I just got off work, EA. Come on, man.
Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
That one complete. It's tanked down. And he gets this one just shy of the
Yeah, sniper. That's what they doing.
Stroud looking to change the play. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of
They got a macro out for the glitch.
Lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one.
You know, every year, man, they be searching the YouTube streets, man, for glitches, man.
Texans football to start
Yeah,
quarter
it's
two.
just I don't know how they
As
find
got
the
it
stuff,
with a
man.
3rd down coming up.
I really don't. I don't know. A Sniper and Craig, I don't know how they find it.
Delson in motion. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
He want to do this blitz play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Stroud and company going for it.
They let him catch it.
Taken in here by Schultz.
They let him catch that, bro.
He does have 1st down yardage.
On the play. And the Texans first down.
Can't believe they let him catch that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Stroud. And incomplete.
I would say it would probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Another pick.
Incomplete.
Another pick.
There enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th
Another
down.
pick is crazy.
From a defensive defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Stroud now on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Hurts. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Good free form. Hurts.
Dallas Goedert, 32 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Good free form. Good free form.
Extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing.
Hey, Blanks, they out here, man. They don't waste no time, man.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Learning how to glitch the
Kick
game.
this one away.
It's like, what's wrong with y'all?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down.
Jay Tyler, what's going on with you? I switched my playbooks. I'm in Seattle playbook for offense, and I'm in the 49ers playbook for defense.
If you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Houston.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it
Houston again, man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Houston again. Because I don't like how they don't have a lot of
Stroud to throw it.
pick. No way you ain't picking that off right there. He really threw that. Like I like running trips tight end, Jay, and they don't have like the quarterback zones, man. Run. They don't have that in the playbook for some reason.
If you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays.
I wish EA stopped letting people audible these hot routes, bro. Seriously.
Pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's
I letting these hot routes, these RPOs, man, into flat routes.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Stroud. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, a field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
They don't have it in trips tight end though, Jay. Like the formations they have it in, they like 2 tight end sets. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like that. Or 2 tight end sets, yeah, gun wing. But in trips tight end, they don't have that. Like, but they got it in the Seahawks playbook for what's it called? What's his name? Darnold, Sam Darnold. They got it in the playbook for him. Like these quarterback zone runs right here. Like quarterback zone. Hurts should have that in the playbook, bro.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Hurts should have that in that playbook, bro. If Trips tight end is in their playbook, he should have that quarterback zone run in the playbook. Jalen Hurts should have that. You ever seen Eagles play in person? Went to an actual game? No, I haven't. I don't like football games. Like sitting out. That's like outside. Like I don't like that.
Not by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's
I'm more of like I've been to a lot of Sixers games. I like Sixers games because it's inside, man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better.
I had Wicks.
They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Good pick. God.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. That is a tough way to start.
So he's just going to play man.
Open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche.
Picked off by Andrew
EA going to make me stumble right there.
Are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. If they avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
Go ahead, Wicks. I love Wicks on this game, though.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher.
Look at his players. I want y'all to look at his players and look at how they the contains are looping outside.
Throwing his Hurts.
Look at his contains. They're looping outside. He's running at every play. The glitch play.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll try and run for it.
I was trying to keep it with Hurts.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the Texans' 7-yard line.
On second and goal, Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield.
Clip, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, it's just a glitch that they doing.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Come on, Hurts. EA want to make every pass that I want to throw, man, inaccurate, bro.
I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up.
That's a touchdown, bro.
And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Stroud working out of the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
And as they come
Creole,
alive,
what's going
they will
on with
not
you?
be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
Wicks is a nice possession
You are
receiver.
watching
Yeah,
the
Jay
NFL
Tyler. I'm glad
on EA Sports.
I put him in the practice mode one time and I seen it. He's an awesome, like, outside receiver, I can say. Some routes on the outside, he run better than Smitty.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And Stroud now to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell.
Some routes he run better than Devontae Smith, man.
15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here goes Stroud again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw.
Bro, I put a hard flat out there,
That'll
man.
leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander.
RPO.
It's caught.
Jesus.
Touchdown, Houston.
Then he hot routing the
Nico
RPOs.
Collins from 6 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kicks away.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be
Come
hit
on,
as he
man.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators.
Come on, EA with the bumping, man. Come on with this glitch, man. You got to get the ball out so fast.
Took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on with this glitch, man.
He'll look to throw.
Thank you, bro.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Okay, so the personal foul penalty And those are some important yards lost right
Mr.
there.
Hall,
Yeah,
what's
it all
going
comes
on,
down to
Carlton?
discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll drop to throw.
Bro, look how fast this glitch is getting in, man.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really starting to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask
He got
changes things.
they call face mask because he has strip on aggressive.
You did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Now the Texans will burn the first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As they'll talk things over prior to
Doing
this
good. How about you,
second
Carlton?
down play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
You ain't nothing without that glitch, bro.
And I know they would have loved
And the
to have
crazy
a
thing
touchdown
is
there and give
man,
them some cushion.
that's why everybody using the Texans. If y'all see somebody using the Texans, prepare to get glitch, prepare to for them to spam the contain glitch on you.
right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it.
They got it in the macro, man. All they got to do is pick their macro, and they going to get it. They're going to get pressure on you every play.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Stroud. And that's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
That's what you get cheating. That's what you get. My first 2 games is against the Texans, so y'all should know. Anytime something switch up like that, y'all should know some type of ebook, something got put out. Something got put out, man. Where you just be prepared, bro. Ain't nobody picks in the Texans like that, man. Be for real. You know something got put out, something and that's glitchy, and they just can't wait to get home and use it.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Denver Broncos.
I do like, man, that we getting a lot of different teams, man.
And off we go from Denver. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They can't wait to glitch, boy.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Hurts. They find Wicks.
Let me turn uphill, yeah.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he got a blitz. That's what he been trying to set up. All right, we're gonna have to get out of trips because I need it.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Nice
As he releases it,
defense.
and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's got it to about the 40.
Saquon Barkley, the ball
Not a run
carrier.
that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And
Good
this is
catch,
gonna be
Dallas
another
Goddard.
First down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 16.
What a drive
Good
this has
catch,
been.
good
Just
catch.
chewing
Way to
up
hang
the
on to
yardage,
that.
and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to
With
finish
Oregon,
this off
yeah,
with 6.
they picking a lot of different teams, and I like it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now back to throw. And now full incomplete. He was hit just
They
as
taking
he
advantage of
ran.
this offensive line. I'm telling y'all. Y'all see how bad they taking advantage of the O-line, bro?
Offensively thus far, but
Jeez.
they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They'll drop to throw. And they're able to stop him short. On third and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's
All the macros is coming out now.
Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott.
I don't see the
is
difference
good.
between Madden
And the
26
Eagles,
and
they take a
25.
3-0 lead.
You mean
The
27?
opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive.
Sometimes it's hard to see visually, man.
They
Like,
won't turn that down at all.
you know, you gotta actually play the game.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Nix.
Look. No pick. How's that? Like, how is that not a pick? I haven't been getting picks this stream so far, man. It's just real, like,
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix.
bro, I mean, come
Completes
on.
it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got his man.
He gonna run this same play.
That's Franklin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Second and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey.
Yeah, this play, this formation with this play is like tough. It's gonna be tough.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly.
I mean,
break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
one thing, man, consensus, like everybody, more majority of people say it feels like a different game from the, you know. So I don't know, maybe it may be you. If you think that this game is just a roster update, you probably didn't play this game. Like, even the buttons and everything is different. Like, how can you say it's not a different game?
They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Even the buttons is different.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, it's like
This defense has certainly played well so far in this
everything
game.
is different. Like,
Tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
I don't know, it's your opinion, but I mean, literally they changed everything. Sometimes you can't please everybody, though.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs.
It took me a while to even get used to everything
The
on the
Eagles
game.
offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Whether the game is good or bad, it's good, but you can't say it's the same
This
game.
is second and
I
8.
can't let you say that. That's not an opinion. That's just wrong. They literally changed everything up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Catches
Like, that's not even me. Everything they changed up. Now, if you say, man, I don't like it, then I can't argue with that. But to say like that is the same game, like, hey, maybe you got the wrong game or something.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Yeah, he's doing a contained blitz too.
It's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds.
He's doing the same contained blitz.
Just shy of the 20.
So like I'm gonna have to run heavy.
What would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
No, I could not.
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Horrible sack right
Broncos are
there.
going to call the first of their timeouts.
Especially, you know, he doing the
Eagles send out
glitz, so
Carter
you
now.
can't. You just gotta maybe run the ball next time right there to get
They'll
3.
send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard
Just gotta try to run against it, maybe.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken.
Yeah, he's out to.
Now
And now y'all seen me play
with 3
ultra conservative.
seconds
He
left in
still
the
gets
first
beat over
half.
the top. Ultra is literally ultra conservative right there, bro. Quarters, deep blues with I'm building a wall. Just play back, ultra conservative. They give up the deep pass. Come on, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
55-yard attempt.
This officially a 55-yard attempt.
He's trolling. You could tell when people start trolling. You could just tell
From 55 yards away.
when he paused the game. He probably like watched it, clicked on the stream.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So everybody, I'm glad that everybody's doing the contain glitch, so that EA can fix it. Because if everybody's not doing it, then EA just gonna act like they got time to just wait and fix it.
Could be first touchdown wins.
Go ahead, abuse the game, glitch the game out, so EA can hurry up and fix it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Over the middle, complete. That's Harvey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
A short throw to Ingram. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And the pass is intercepted.
He had a touchdown.
And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley.
Man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts.
Come on with the rag catching. You cannot catch it and just move.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 34-yard
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Saquon Barkley, bro.
Get there and take him down. So after that sack,
Oh, wait, Saquon, you just did that.
3rd and long.
Saquon, no, you did not just let these dudes come in, man, because
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third and 12. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
man, that's my fault because I rolled out. Keep doing that contain glitch. Keep doing it. I don't mind, bro. We used to the glitches by now, man. Only thing you can say is just whatever, bro.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football.
That's all you can say is whatever, man. Go ahead.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
Because if he wasn't doing it, he definitely wouldn't be in the game because he can't score.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right.
Yeah, he
We're
want to
at that
run
stage
stretch.
of the game now,
Yeah, eye for him.
where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Look at him throwing.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Caught Franklin right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this.
But that is my fault though, because I gotta like stop being stubborn, man, and just run the ball. If they doing some type of glitch, man, just run the ball, man. You're not gonna be able to stop it. You're not gonna be able to block it up. It's called a glitch for a reason.
Second and a couple. Now they'll audible to something else. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument.
Man, he gonna chew this clock out.
And how about the example right here?
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Nix from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back at the 32. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on third down?
You see him? He flipped the play, man, before he even got to the line of scrimmage.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A big play looming on third down. Looking to throw. Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
To the running back, bro.
About football being a game of strength and brawn, it's also a game of mismatches.
Oh, he fell down.
Trying to create one there, getting it to their
Jahad Cameron fell down.
to make a bigger play.
I was wondering, like, what
Get
happened.
to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Yeah, just chew clock, man, and run the ball and try to, like, do glitches.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. "12 yards between them and the end zone. Second and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Franklin with the catch. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Kyler Green Jones, what's going on with you? Yes, sir. Shout out to Kyler Green Jones, man. Appreciate you.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to take this up past the 10.
I just don't want to.
Here comes 2nd down.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts. And he can't get a throw off.
Right, these pass. EA, you got to do something, man. You got to do something. It's going to take over the game, bro. You got to do something, man.
They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Come on, I know y'all like to take your good old time, man. You have to do something.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. On the punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
He keep pausing it, so I know he probably watching the stream to see what I'm doing. That's a telltale sign, man. If I'm playing somebody and they keep pausing it, they looking at the stream to see what I'm doing. Then they'll come in the stream like, "Hey man, I just beat you."
Your head up and down. That's a very
like after the game.
At this stage of the game, out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Nix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix.
No. Hey, Cooper DeJean, you're an avert hook. There's no way you get that up and you're right there, bro. In the middle of the field, bro.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
You're right there, bro.
They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd
So it
and
all
9.
rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win. And his kick is good.
Dude, suck if he wasn't doing that glitch, bro.
He nailed it. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street.
3 straight people out that he did the glitch, doing the glitch. 3 straight. That's how I know, man. Like, somebody put out an ebook, bro. You could just tell, man. 3 straight. And they all get played teams with. You got to get a team with a good line that's going to shed. Texans, Broncos.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go.
I couldn't get nothing going. I just couldn't get. But that's like I said, that's my fault, man. I gotta be more locked in as far as running the ball, man. I can't, like, if somebody doing a contain glitch or some type of blitz, man, you can't just drop back every time. That's just stupid. So, like, I blame myself for that. Like, 'cause people gonna do that. 2 clock glitch. People gonna do that, but I gotta, like, adjust, man. I gotta do better than that. See, look at this guy.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run.
Look at him.
And he surges forward for a
This is
gain
what
of
you
about
play
5.
against, bro, online.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Running back takes the snap, and he will keep it. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5. And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Andrew Makuba up from the safety spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete.
intended for Marquise.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on
So the
down.
offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
I know he want to just run the ball. I know
Eagles will
that.
take a 7-0
He
lead.
wants to run the ball, man.
Eagles nothing.
Want to run the ball. That's his style.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
The
Philadelphia.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
Bro,
Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
bro, where's my deep? Where's my deep half at?
Bring this into the red zone.
I went cover 6
Completion
specifically
inside the
because I
20.
want a deep half over there to help out. Why is my safety so low right there?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken
4
down.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
A second down throw for Hurts. He's got his big tight end.
I gotta set my audibles. Man.
Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a
Really?
piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
I put him in the. I put Jahad Campbell in the aggressive by accident. That's why he ain't played.
Bigsby to return it.
Ah,
He'll be
man.
set up well as he is
I was
past
wrong.
the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Hurts.
Come on, EA. His arm is fully forward, man. You can't just. Come on, man. You can't just let people just do that, bro. Like, I'm throwing the ball forward.
Here's Hurts.
I just can't get the ball off, bro.
One will fall to the turf, and it's
EA just not gonna let me get the ball off.
pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Now he's loose down the right sideline.
These man coverage blitz defenses be so bad, bro. But the O-line is so bad, so they get in there before you can even throw it.
Keeping their offense on the field on 4th down, and it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Both teams
Philadelphia.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
start on the ground with Barkley. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing is Hurts.
What the hell? Bro, what am I playing against right now?
The opposing 46-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. Throwing is Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Well,
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw, Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle.
see,
A
EA.
lot of chances on that
They just
one.
like, I'm telling you, they love these dudes, bro. They love them.
Ball's incomplete.
These dudes that's bad, they love them,
Take
bro.
the top off the defense, make them
I
feel
understand,
that
though.
vertical
It's all
threat,
good.
and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And nothing doing here. Will be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Bro, I manned him up.
Into the hands of Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Pushed out to his left. Got his man at the 6.
He's man up with a deep half. He throws that, EA.
They've got first and
I'm
goal.
telling y'all, bro, when you playing a bad player, EA helps them out, man.
To throw is Hurts.
I'm telling you, EA helps them out, man. You can't tell me. You can't tell me they don't. That man threw into double coverage, man. Both my players is in animations faked out. Come on, man.
The extra point.
And it's always on like a key 3rd or 4th down, man.
The kick is good.
There's no way Hurts is making that read, bro. I play with Hurts. There's no way he's making that read and throw. The passes that I missed standing in the pocket, man.
So back to level after the touchdown.
Not running or nothing, just standing in the pocket and just missing passes.
Brown now to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
That's what it is, man. It's just, it'd be EA most majority of the time, man. That's why the game could be good one day and they could just be playing weird the next day. It just be EA.
On first down, it's Hurts.
Bro, run.
That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Intended for
Couldn't connect with the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this one go deep. That is hard. A beautiful Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch.
It ain't just random stuff, man. It ain't just random. EA, the whole thing is for people
And
to
we're back to it as the kick
stay on the
away.
game. That's the whole thing.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott now for the extra point.
I'm fumbling with my alignment. Just leave it alone. Just get to your user and leave it alone. I'm fumbling with my alignment because EA had my players aligned wrong. They got Cooper DeJean, the slot corner, all the way in the middle of the field. Y'all see me had to click on Cooper DeJean to move him to where he's supposed to be at. And then I got quick back right there.
Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second
at the
and 1.
37-yard line.
Hurts now. Rolling right.
I threw it right to him. Oh!
One down the field.
Way to play defense, Hollywood.
Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Barkley's got the first down and more.
EA's
And they finally take
Makuba
it down.
runs Barkley down.
Before he gets to the Eagles' 25-yard line. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts gonna run it himself. And he'll work forward for
This
about
game
4.
is the funniest, one of the funniest games, bro.
They went to the
EA, one of the
design
funniest
quarterback run, and
companies.
There just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with
Chat, what up,
13
chat? How you
seconds to
feeling?
play in this first half. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Hurts. That is caught in the middle of the end zone.
Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
I didn't even know I get the ball back.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hurts to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain of 14 to begin this second half.
And then Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one incomplete. The defender.
Bro, he had
right
Jahai
there.
Campbell.
And it's second down.
The man so dumb he had Jahai Campbell defending Hollywood Brown.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for Dallas.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws,
Kyle, what
just
up,
don't
Kyle?
see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
40. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he's got another one.
Touchdown.
Here's on first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by
What the
Smith.
hell play did I call?
First pass. Complete to Devontae
Oh, that's cover 9 zone, not match. Oh my god.
Elliott on now for the PAT.
So they got cover 9 and cover 6 is regular zone drops on here.
Within 7. It's 35.
And I saw cover 9 and just thinking it was match. I'm glad that's what it was though, man.
Team is out on the field. And we're
I'm looking
back
like,
to
what the
it as
hell?
the kicks away. Bigsby to return it. A good return.
I'm mad I gave up
Takes us
a
across the 30.
at their own
touchdown that easy, man.
Hurts to the air on first down. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's
Dang,
across the
get it.
40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to run here with Barkley.
Did y'all know they added cover 9 zone to the game?
Down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
That's going to be pulled
Man,
back.
can y'all please stop making us jump for catches, man? Please.
He's down inside the 5.
I'm begging you, EA.
He 1 yards, the gain on the play. That's
Please,
4-yard
man.
line, trying to punch it in. First down.
I don't
and
ask for
goal.
much, man.
first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it, and he will take it in himself.
See, that's what I want in my trips tight end. To be able to
So here's the issue,
make
Mike,
them
when you're
think
defending
about
the
that.
Eagles,
Call that
you
play
take
probably
the
like
red
5,
zone
6
and
times a
you're saying,
game.
okay, we got to stop Saquon Barkley. We got to make sure we
Make
allocate
them
enough
think about
resources
Hurts.
that he doesn't just run in untouched. Then you start talking about all their receivers and the passing game. And then, of course, you have Jalen Hurts, one of the best mobile quarterbacks in the entire league. So you can't just ignore him. So you get spread very thin trying to take all these options away. And it's why Philadelphia is just so good in the red zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts.
See it matched that
Here
time.
down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. That one was intended for Devontae Smith. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking, oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up.
Hollywood, what's going on with you?
And we will not get another snap here.
Hollywood, there is a contained glitch in the game, man, where the players will come in and shed every time, or come in free a lot of times. So they're using teams with like players that got good abilities, shed abilities. So you'll get a lot of Texans, Broncos, you know, stuff like that. That's what's going on right now in the Madden world. You know, they out here glitching. They out here glitching,
A fresh set of
Hollywood.
downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
On
Eagles'
second down,
24-yard
Hurts.
line.
And that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, here's Hurts.
Oh, ho, ho.
In.
Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith. Don't do him like that, Smitty. Don't do him like that, man.
To add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
28.
Both teams ready to go once more. As the
I played the
kicks away.
Texans my first 2 games, then I played the
This
Broncos.
one is gonna sail
I couldn't
through
block,
the
man.
for a touchback.
I could not block.
35-yard line.
I'm not even trying to learn how to block it. I don't care. Whatever, yeah.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Barkley on the handoff.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a third down and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy time left.
Get him, Jalen Carter.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this
Get
one
him.
up as they have to give it up on downs. To throw is Hurts. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
Forced out wide. He's going to... The ball comes out. The Eagles have it. And they're going to take over now at the 15-yard line.
Recovered by
That was a
Philadelphia.
great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Dallas Goddard. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hurts will try it again. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
A gain of 20
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point.
That's to the end zone.
Don't run out. I hate when they run out. Oh, I like when they run out. I love that when they just run out.
Here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I've been in this nickel wide, trying to see if I can stop the run a little bit better.
Now it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
By Jordan Davis. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.
Did that just say 9 plus 9 points for a win, bro? Yeah, it's out their mind, bro. They just gave me 9 points for that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll get May. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
4th down. Y'all know how EA do on 4th down.
That's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Wow.
Taking it.
All right, we're going to get in single mode.
This one
We're
in.
going to get in single mode.
Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take
I just don't like that for some reason
build on those plays
in college,
as the rest of this game
single
moves
mug
along.
has all the coverages. But in Madden, they don't have palms. They don't have, like, cover 9
So now, after the
and stuff like
touchdown,
that. It's just
out
like,
is
I mean, they don't have
Aubrey to
cover
get this
6.
one away. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley.
Sheesh,
Accelerating toward
Saquon,
midfield.
golly.
And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
Golly.
88 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point.
For the point after.
The Bull Country, what's going on with you? How you feeling, bro?
And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go play action. It's Prescott.
He wide open.
And
Jeez,
that's gonna be
CD was
over
wide
for
open,
everyone.
bro.
Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Javon
The
Campbell.
threat of
They don't
making
have
a
cover
poor
3 cloud.
decision and
This
throwing a
man.
pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Dak gonna give this to Blue.
Jalen Carter ran right into the block. Come on, Carter.
The 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A touchdown
I'm
apiece
searching
here
for
in the
run
first
defense,
quarter of
bro.
play. Harris Evans on the
So
scoreboard.
inconsistent.
And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Gang, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down short for the first down by a couple of yards. So we'll have 3rd and short coming up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Third and short. Prescott. This pass right
Yeah, I did
side.
not miss time there, man.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short,
Y'all wouldn't have gave me the
plus
pick anyway.
territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And the defense holds its water. They don't jump, and we have arrived at the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3.
Now a hit, and he
EA.
lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
It is 2nd and 9. On the play fake, Dak forced out left. He's gonna
Y'all see that though?
Dak
With the contains,
at the end.
every time on the bootleg, EA make the contains miss the sack, even though I'm containing the quarterback.
Extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Dak.
Hey, Cooper, this in.
Looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job
I don't
keeping a
got
lid
time
on the
for y'all.
coverage,
Y'all,
he's forced to check this ball down to the
just
shallow
banning
route.
y'all.
But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a
We
couple
ain't got time
yards,
for this.
they can come back to this play.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse.
It's just contains, man. It contains every time just glitch out, bro.
To the end zone. Devontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas.
It's like, what's the point of
Point
containing?
by Aubrey is good. Cowboys
Only when you
will
do
get
the
out of this
contain
one
glitch.
17-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off
Very
for the
little time
Cowboys.
remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He goes backwards there into the end zone, and it's going to wind up a safety.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So
for
now, after the
Philadelphia.
safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb.
I went
And they will
ultra
bring
conservative
this
right there.
Into the red zone, big connection.
Well, that is
inside
Keely
the
right
20.
there. So.
And the Cowboy first down.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt.
That's all they know how to do is blitz,
2
bro.
for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League
Green Jones. That's what they want to do. They just want to like go from string to string to throw. I'm not dealing with it this Madden 27, bro. Yo, I done had fun with y'all.
As we get back underway here on EA Sports.
I'm not even thinking about it, bro.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
I keep forgetting, man, that he glitching me out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
I know, jump.
That's complete to his big tight end.
I know,
Dallas
just
Goedert.
jump.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Pass downfield.
Oh, that's a horrible pass right
Caught
there.
by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Dallas Goedert. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
This man using us.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short but he has picked up the first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hurts gonna run it himself, and he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A pitch comes to Williams. He'll take this forward for about 5.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Blue. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak.
Who
Open
for
man
this
left
is?
side,
You gotta
he's
be in the
got
flag,
it.
bro.
And
Gotta
it
be
looks
there.
like he's gonna have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he finds some space,
Okay,
tackles
now
that
stop
for a
this
gain of
run.
7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Second down and 3 coming up. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down.
Best
So
play
they
books
really
this
have the
year.
option to run or pass.
Jags
So they
on the
decide to
Vikings
keep the
beat
ball
last year.
on the ground, which
I don't know.
as
I didn't.
long as you've made the
I only
decision
used 2
already
playbooks so far.
that you're willing to use 4th down
I like
to pick
Seattle
up the
though,
rest of the
though.
yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And
Thank you.
he
They
will
finally
go
got him.
down. Under the pressure, they got him.
They finally didn't get
It's a
picked up.
serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Look at EA. Just,
Too far out in front.
you could barely be man because EA don't let you, bro.
So prior to that
Every
third down
time it's
call,
somebody
Mike,
wide
they put
open, man,
themselves in a pretty
they
good
just let the pass
situation.
just
At that
be
down and
so
distance, they had
bad.
run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
See?
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play.
It depends, man. It ain't about the best playbook, man. You just pick what formation you like.
After this,
Y'all be focused too much on playbooks, man. If you play dollar, just get any playbook with dollar in it. Like, the playbook don't matter.
here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with
Whatever
Williams.
playbook that dollar. If you like nickel wide, pick the playbook with nickel wide.
Of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air?
Where did my quota flat though? All right,
Play it
yeah.
safe and keep running
Where
the
was my flat at?
ball on the ground.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
They run over center with Williams.
Goodness
He will
gracious.
not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't get into like what playbook the best playbook to be. I just pick
They'll
what
get together
whatever
prior to the
formation you
second
like.
down
That's
play.
to pick that playbook.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
I put him in the flat. Y'all see? I put him in the flat and he still gets runs inside, bro. Come on, EA, man. Y'all gotta get better, man, with that, bro. You gotta get better, man. If I put a flat out there, why is he running to the inside? Y'all just want to make the guy get beat on the flat, bro. Y'all just want to force it to happen, bro. I got him in the flat. If I predict what play he gonna call, man, or what route he gonna run, that's on him, man, for being too predictable, man. But you can't just make my player run to the inside, bro.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in
Can't
Philadelphia.
stand that, bro.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap
EA,
here.
if somebody
As it'll
do
be the
something, you gotta.
Baltimore Ravens
Even if I put a
taking
flat
on
out there
Philadelphia Eagles.
and he run to the inside, then I'm not gonna be mad because I got him in the flat. But you can't sit there, man, and make my flat run into the inside like that.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try some.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Henry.
EA, come on, man. He throwing Zach Bond like that.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Man, ran the ball. Was that 3rd down?
That's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
So I see he want to run with
And it'll be 2nd down.
Early on, you just want to get your quarterback in a rhythm, and that's exactly what they're trying to do with that short completion. Build some confidence, and then you can start working the ball farther down the field.
2nd down and 6 now. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Look at Nolan Smith. I clicked the button. Nolan Smith runs to the inside.
Inside the 40.
I didn't contain though.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with
see.
those legs, able to improvise and
Thought I
get the
contained.
first.
I don't think
Maybe
that
I did.
run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they will only muster a
But he just
yard
wanna
here
run the
at
ball.
38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38.
Henry up the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And all the way in for a
I hate when you
Ravens
dive and
touchdown.
EA makes you dive the other way, away from him.
Derrick Henry, 33 yards.
I gotta stop the run, man.
And the Ravens
EA
will
matching me
jump
up
on
with
top
runners.
with the game's first score here this
I don't
afternoon.
mind people running the ball, man, because
Extra
this
point
year I feel
sticks
like
the
you can stop the run,
And
but
it's
I
now
just bad at
7-0
it.
game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I know, man. If you struggling against something, EA will match you up with that back to back to back.
So this is going to come out to the
So, like,
35. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Bro, I can't block,
Comes
bro.
out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I really can't block. I just want to see, like, is he shedding or is he?
On his target, but he was covered
I
quite
cannot
well,
block.
and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Second and 7.
Man, I gotta stop the run. I might stay in 6-1,
Now
man,
second quarter
just to
action
get better
for
at stopping the
Philadelphia,
run.
and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off. for
Each team's had
Philadelphia.
it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, he coming out and
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. The wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming out. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
there you
The
go.
Eagles are going to take
Trying to
over
spam the run.
in great field position. Throwing is Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goedert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
There you go.
Elliott Good on the extra
Stop the run
point.
again.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Ravens 7.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Gotta put my contains out there, man. Just contain.
Here's Jackson.
Ooh.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Bro, Mark Andrews, EA is catching a 94
That's a
speed.
great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football
We
away,
gotta run the ball.
The flag.
Make
Yeah,
it
the old
a
tackle
make it a
box,
3-possession
right? Get
game.
outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
Sean said he downloading it right now. Yes, sir. Sean about to get some games, man.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes,
Oh, and now some space to operate.
Man, we ain't get no pressure. I blitz.
Inside the 40
I said
before
5
being
people.
dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
Jackson now.
Get him.
Into the hands of Flowers. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Again to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Jackson.
7.
Man, that's horrible usage. That's
That is
horrible usage.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
Horrible
cannot
usage.
hang on. It's third
Nah,
down.
man.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Kid. No way you dropped that.
Incomplete.
Come on, EA, bro.
Reception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side.
Come on, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I'm talking
And the
about.
Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Talking about Zach Bone.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Walker with it over the middle.
Man, y'all. All right,
As
yeah.
it'll come with 15
I don't
seconds
have
to
enough
play in the
energy
first half.
to play with y'all. Bro.
Jackson now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Oh,
Get to the football, it's blocked.
I need that.
First half in the
I need
books.
that.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This goes to the former Marquise Brown.
Oh.
Still going.
Stiff arm by Hollywood Brown is crazy.
Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Eagles. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial
run
Field
6-1
in
again.
South Philly. Coming up, we
I'm
got a
trying
good
to, like,
matchup
get
on
something
tap
get
here,
something together.
as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. Dallas got it.
Look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 68 yards. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yes, sir. Cash money.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Showing you play mutt or you play rags.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Next to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield that turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, come on, EA, man.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in.
Man, Tyreek Woolen was late.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
Nix looking to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harvey. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to the air with Nix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on 4th down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's going to incomplete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
To throw, here's Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
There we go.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that.
Oh.
It turned into an interception.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 31 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
On for the point after.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable.
All right, we up 14. I'm gonna stay in 6-1. I'm gonna stay in 6-1. Why not?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change?
Here's a diving catch
Yeah,
right
cut it up.
side. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
First down, Denver.
Now it's Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harvey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. To throw is Nix.
Oh my goodness. What a
His
switch
early
stick, man.
struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
What a switch stick.
Picked off by
That's so
Rico
nasty
Lynn.
right there.
Intercepted.
Man, what a
The
switch
Eagles
stick.
take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case.
James Money, what's going on with you?
Trying to duplicate that success here.
Hey, Cash Money, they don't, man. They don't.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Ah, good tackle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of
3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Sacked by Nick Bonito. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts.
Thank you.
And that's
Woo.
gonna wind up incomplete. However, we
Great
do
route
have a
combination
flag
right
down.
there.
Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. Now 2nd and 5.
By Talanoa Hufanga. It's a gain of 5.
Again, it's Barkley.
It's a 2nd and
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now Hurts going to move him around.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another Eagles first down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just gotta be consistent. That's all.
Here's Hurts to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Woo, EA.
That's gonna wind up incomplete.
Thank you, EA.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't.
EA, man, that's why I would never say nothing bad about y'all.
The clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Never. I would never do it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
These field goals be coming in clutch, though, man.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
That pressure to him.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure
Get that pressure to him.
He released it, and it's 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing Nix. Gets this quickly to Ingram. Look at the big fella go. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I played conservative. I played ultra aggressive right there.
65 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7.
Broncos 8.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's see.
Already at the line, this Philly
Single high
offense set to
safety.
go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 41.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let me put.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched
Lemon
a deep
here.
ball. But he was unable to
Maybe
get
right
away
here.
from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
We always got to jump.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Why we always got to jump?
Did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend it.
Eli Styles with his first touchdown pass. Touchdown catch.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. 2nd and a couple. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit.
A little pressure, man.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Look at Cooper the James.
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Woo, Smitty.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
All right. That was the last game of the stream right there. What was our record today? 5-2. We was 5-2 today. The record was 5-2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Y'all hit that like button, sub up to the channel if y'all new. Shout out to all my everybody that got memberships, man. Appreciate y'all. Cash Money. Appreciate you for getting that membership too again. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. I'll talk to y'all on the next stream tomorrow, Friday. Okay, GG's, y'all.